Hello there, all you fabulous phantoms. I am GhostUrsa. Welcome to my haunting hour and happy Monday. We're back to try to see if we can finish up Doki Doki Literature Club today. I believe we actually are coming up on the final stretch. So my plan today is to show you a little bit of what the plus version of the game has added to it. I haven't really poked into this much myself, but I'm excited to poke into it. And then get back into DDLC the proper and finish up Monika's story, because I got a feeling we're going to get into more weird stuff compared to last time. So make sure that you have something to eat, since it's probably lunchtime for some of you, breakfast for others, and grab something to drink if you need some water, because staying hydrated is important. And let's get started, because I got a feeling we're going to be covering a lot of ground. Hey Vrago, good to see you again. Great to see you again. Now, this is, don't touch that dial. Yes, it is a little bit on the quiet side for some reason. They don't have much audio on the desktop version. See, the thing with Doki Doki Literature Club, I know that for a fact that the game does have you manipulating like game files and stuff for some of the puzzles. And when they release this on consoles, obviously Nintendo Switch or PS5 isn't going to have a console to work with. So they actually added in a pseudo console. So it's very much like Windows here. And that allows you to access a lot of the hidden features and be able to do any extra manipulations without actually having to have a fake computer or on the PS5. So like, these are stories that are unrelated to the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing a poem for different characters and viewing their special scenes in Doki Doki Literature Club. So yeah, I've only gotten 2 of them so far, and there's supposed to be a lot more. There's supposed to be 6 side stories total, and I think I've only unlocked 2, I think. So let's just take a peek at one of these real quick. Oh, actually, you know what? Otherwise, there's also the file system, which yep, like this. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mass of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt. This is why just... Oh, wow. Yeah, that's pretty intense. So, I can hear you. Oh, that's kind of hard to read. Trace back, happy thoughts. Is that the... Yeah, that's not happy thoughts. So they're supposed to emulate and pretend to be... Can I change any of this? No, I bet you probably could in the real file version. Interesting. So you can actually take a peek at things ahead of time. Yeah, I know, file type. I can't manipulate my saves. Yeah, she's not even in the game. She's not even in the game. I don't think you can even do anything just yet with any of these. So there's no mail. I checked. There are pictures and the written poems and more pictures and more pictures and secrets and backgrounds. I don't think any of these are going to be... Yep, that's the original piece. Yeah, let's have a background. I'm going to put a background because I don't want to have the other one. The other one was just too gray. Oh, that's weird. I can't grab this. Oh, there it goes. Now I can grab it. Oh, is that how the girls used to look in their first illustrations? Oh, that's cool. Okay, very interesting. Other backgrounds. Poems. I was kind of hoping they'd be a little bit more near. Well, last time, what went wrong? Well, it didn't go wrong. We found out the original friend was having depression thoughts and something was pushing her to suicide, which we tried to go and prevent and could not. Then the game glitched the crap out and restarted from the very beginning, but this time your best friend, Sayori, didn't exist. Like, she was never written in there, and they started glitching. The game started glitching out. Monika ends up inviting us back into the literature club, where we start working with the other girls again. But this time, the girls are a lot more sadistic in their personalities. They even start breaking into a fight and start almost catfighting in the video before Monika is able to pull us out of the room and try to get us to do something else to help her out with the club. So it's starting to really start getting twisted in its gameplay. There's some little glitches here and there to make you know that something's not right with the game. Oh, we got all the music. I wonder if we can unlock more of those. I said I did want to take a peek at this real quick, so let's be... Ooh, how long is this going to take? Trust and understanding? Let's try this one. How long does it take? Okay, and I have lots of water, so I'm sure my voice will be dry otherwise if I don't use it. Okay, we're just going through all the pictures, soccer tryouts, a bake sale. Hope they have cookies. Pretty full from lunch, though, so I don't think I need it. Ah! Oh, jeez. That's so sudden. Ah, okay, everyone. The literature club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance. I missed debate club. Who knew it would be so difficult to start a new club? Feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Oh, yeah, she's the only one here in the literature club. In the days that have passed, all her efforts to recruit members have been fruitless. What about this wrong? She glances at one of her flyers. The headline is, "Do you like literature?" Maybe nobody's into literature enough to pick it over other club interests. I can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them on a vision. A vision! But what kind of vision? She rests her head on the desk, deep in thought. But before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. It's so quiet, and the noise of the air conditioning is soothing. I've been there. Hello. Yep, somebody wakes up Monika. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I never do this. Is this the napping club? No, this is, She pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is, in fact, the literature club. This is the literature club. Oh, I thought I got it wrong for a second. I'm super sorry. It was, like, so unprofessional of me to do that. Don't apologize. I do that all the time. Did I miss the club meeting? Where's everybody? Well, about that. This is everybody. Really? Just you? But we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it. Ooh, I would love to see more artwork. I do. I love your artwork, Froggo. You do a great job. And I'm glad you were able to make it. And normally you're usually at school, so I'm glad you're able to make it at least even for a little bit today. It's nice to see you, Froggo. If it's just you, that means I get to be vice president! Woo! Wait, what? Vice president? What are your qualifications? Oh, I'm better at napping than you are. Oh! So maybe I should be president! I lied! Froggo's gonna be doing some art today, and we're going through one of the side stories before diving back into Doki Doki Literature Club. We did a quick little overview of the desktop mode they added to the plus version of the game. Now you're just making fun of me. No, I'm sorry. So what's your name? Tomato. No, Sayori. Okay. I've been trying really, really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too. No, I'm sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean it to hurt you. And I was joking about the vice president thing too. I would make a terrible vice president. I mean, I'm sure that she tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about her. I'm sorry that this isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least? Well, no, I want to join now. Wait, what? Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing, and you should be proud of it, you know? Let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. That's pretty much been what I've been trying to do all the last 7 days. Hey, Life, great to see you again on this stuff. I know I already said hello to you, but might as well open up with how I've been doing lately. What was it? We had Halloween last week for us, and I got the kids out. They were able to have a blast going trick-or-treating. I even got to have a surprise Halloween live stream, which was a lot of fun. We did Remnant 2, which was a blast, and then got to try out the new Monster Hunter, I almost said Rise. I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter this weekend after the demo drop, but I did a lot of Monster Hunter Wilds. We did a live stream of that on Friday, which was a lot of excitement. The game is rougher on the edges, but it definitely has all the things it needs to be awesome. It just needs to be having some more spit and polish, so it's got me all excited. Over the weekend, I was pretty much hanging out with my family. My wife got a copy of Veilguard, the new Dragon Age game, and she's been binging on it and loving the way the game plays so far. She has a few niggles here and there about it, but it's still, she's, in her opinion, a very, very good game. So I'm very, very happy that she's enjoying that so much. She pretty much took some time off and made that her staycation to play that game, which I don't blame her for that. I'm going to be doing probably the same thing when Monster Hunter Wilds comes out. So right now we have Election Day coming up tomorrow, and we're trying to finish this game off, and then I'll probably do some fun streams later this week to help cap off all the stress that here in the US we're having, and probably some other places in the world that are worried about how stupid we're going to get here. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't get any more depraved than the US already is, because I can't handle that. If nothing else, I'm good at that. So, what, the depravity? I missed something. Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monika, by the way. Monika! That's such a cool name. Okay. Now you're just trying to cheer me up. But you're smiling. Well, I didn't say it didn't work. She glanced at the flyers on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it. So what do we do first? Well, it's getting pretty late. We can go home and try to come up with some ideas to recruit new members. Life, that's probably going to be me too. Yeah, I will not lie, that'll probably be me too. You can do that. Cool. She's gonna be helping with the promotion, not the drinking. And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission. My mission is to make everyone happy. Yeah, that didn't end the way I was hoping. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it. Hey, do you like warm hugs? So yes, Sayori is now warm Olaf. I guess so. And she pulls her in for a big hug. Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides, she whispers out loud, hug energy is what keeps me at my best. Hug energy? Yeah, Monika, why? Huh? What monster? Although Sayori is very different from her, Monika feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found a club member. But, well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna think really hard about how to get more people. Yeah, me too. Oh, it still goes. Oh, I thought that may be it. Oh. Days pass, and the time has come for the literature club, and they reconvene. As president, Monika ensures that she's the first to arrive at the club room, but she finds herself waiting longer than expected. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining? Nah, that can't be it. She was super excited yesterday. I am getting kind of worried. Suddenly, Sayori comes bounding to the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper. Sorry, I'm late. I'm here. It's okay. Welcome back. And she spins around over to Monika and deposits the sheet onto her desk. I said into her desk there for a minute. That makes no sense. What's this? Take my hand. Take my hand. Take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my steps so I can't look back at my footsteps. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, and the more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. Oh, that's a very lovely little poem. Every other one so far has been getting weird. That one, I like that one. This is really good. You wrote this? Of course. Wait, no, that's the wrong side of the paper. What? I wasn't ready to share that yet. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Monika flips over the paper, and written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting members. Oh, that's what you wanted to show me. But now I'm curious, do you write poetry often? I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good at this as you are. Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. I've never written anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again a week after I write it, and I'm like, oh, that's stupid. I don't know. It's like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be, or something like that. Oh, you should have more confidence in yourself. Yes, we all should. Maybe not you, though, because you go psycho. You're the literature club president. I guess you're not wrong there. I need to, like, set a good example or whatever. You know, I can envision the club doing something like that. Doing what? Like sharing poems we write and stuff. Oh, yeah. I would love that. Such a good way to learn about other people, you know? It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually, but we can when we write it in a poem, right? Yeah, I think that's helping me form a more cohesive vision for the club. So I'm glad you showed me. Well, even though it was by accident. Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but now it feels kind of good that someone else read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future. I'd love that. Oh, I'm getting distracted. You want to go over this recruitment brainstorming together? My brainstormed so hard. It was like a brain hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster. that look on her. I think I've seen that look on my daughter's face when she's thinking hard too. That's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. Make cupcakes. I was hungry, but it's a good idea, isn't it? Let me think about this. I mean, when would we have a chance to give people cupcakes? You know, like when they come into the club? What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyers? I'm like kind of worried that would bring in the wrong kind of people, you know? Wrong kind? People would just come here for the cupcakes and then leave. Oh, nobody would do that. That would be mean. But you know, I want to find people who are really into literature, even if they don't know it yet. Let's see, the next thing on the list, hunt for people reading books. I don't think I get it. Look, going around the school and finding people who are reading books, you know? Like in the morning or during lunch, and we tell them to check out the literature club. Well, the problem with that is, like, wouldn't most people reading books just do it for an assignment or something? How would we know if they're just reading for fun? Well, we could ask, but then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. Didn't think about that part. I'm sorry. Oh, don't apologize. You're coming up with a lot more things than I can. Oh, and your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just put them on the wall. I definitely like to start doing that. I'm useful! I never said you weren't. I just need to think what would we tell people when handing them out. I don't want it to be doing, oh, join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better engage people. Man, I'm gonna be doing a lot of narration. What if you told them about the club activities? Activities? I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right? A vision for the club. Okay, Sayori, pretend you're a normal person for a second. What? I'm not normal. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You know, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of the literature club? Probably like, literature, stupid. I'm joining the anime club. What the heck? Sorry, I was just thinking of a friend of mine. Okay, what if I said that we, like, do group readings and discuss it together? I would probably nap through that. That's you, though. Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. We need to really catch their interest. This sucks. Why is this so hard? Monika, don't be sad. What do you like about literature, Sayori? Me? Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you the chance to express yourself. Like, express yourself in ways you can't normally do when you're just doing your normal day and talking to your friends. I almost wanted to read it like William Shatner. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? I used to have a boss of mine when I was a high schooler. we would do Shatnerizing of official announcements for work. It was pretty funny. It's like intimate. Yeah. Sales. No, how do we get that across to people? We could be like, express your true self. Be intimate with us. No. Yeah, thank you. Okay, that's kind of, I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. What is it? I forgot all my things in my classroom. I must have gotten too excited and rushed here. Silly me. Rushed? Oh, never mind. Did you want to go get your stuff then? I'll forget if I don't do it now. All right, I'll wait. Okay, it'll only take a second. All right, she's leaving Monika alone. Monika sighs and starts jotting her thoughts down. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No, Write your heart out. No. Write into your heart? Write the way into your heart. Join the literature club. Write the way into your heart. Wow, that's lame. Monika! What? You startled me. Sorry. But something's important. On the way to my classroom, there was a girl reading a book. Okay. Let's hurry and recruit her. Wait, are you sure she's not just doing homework? I could tell she was really into it. Well, I guess we could take a look. She grabs her flyer and stands up from her desk. Then the two depart the classroom with Sayori leading the way. Wow, this is a really long side chapter. How long is it going to be? This way. You don't have to run. Sayori leads Monika over to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper. All right, let me see if we do this right. See? Yeah. Now, look. Oh, yeah, it does. Monika peers to the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this. You and me both. You should go inside and talk to her. Me? Yeah, you're the president, and I would probably just scare her away. Okay, fine, I'll do it. Monika takes a deep breath and timidly enters the classroom. Hit the black. That was fast. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Why? What happened? Well, I entered the classroom, and she didn't even look up from her book, so I just kind of left the flyer on her desk and walked out. That's kind of cute. But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club. I hope so. Shall we head back now? The two head back to the classroom, or I suppose it's the club room now. Sayori feels rather accomplished, and Monika still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Upon returning, Monika and Sayori resume their strategy meeting. They discuss various different kinds of recruitment tactics from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list, and with Monika coming up with ideas of her own, the two end in a better spot from where they began. Well, I would say today was a pretty productive one, wasn't it? Yeah, I think we started to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's this? Sayori appears at the sheet of paper Monika was jotting on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself. Join the literature club. Write the way into your heart. That's cute. I thought it was a little overdramatic, but Sayori pauses and thinks for a minute. You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. What? Like, I don't know. I feel like I could tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong. Yeah, what? Would you call yourself a perfectionist? Yeah, definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go, and it's like I can't accept anything less than that. But in the end, it helps me try my hardest at everything, so I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it into exactly how we envision it, but it feels like we're only having one shot at it. I feel something similar, especially when I released my game on Steam. That's definitely a feeling I can relate to. It's really hard to start off, but especially when you have no financial backing or any other form of scaffolding to help you get things going. I mean, the benefit of doing things yourself, though, is that there is no deadline on when success happens, except for obvious physical limitations. But at the same time, it can feel defeating when what you're hoping to get doesn't get accomplished in a speed you're comfortable with. So what's the vision? It's, she sighs. I don't know yet. I just want everyone to... She trails off. Sayori taps her fingers against the sheet of paper. Write the way into your heart? I think what you're trying to do is to make the club that you need the most out of anyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course, but I'm here to help. And Monika returns Sayori's smile. It's sort of amazing how kind you are. We're really gonna make this the best club ever. Sayori nods, and the two remaining silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is a steady whisper of the air conditioner. The only movement is the afternoon sunlight, trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn. Time to go home? You're telling me you're the president. In that case, the meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Me too. Sayori beams and grabs her things. You can go ahead. I need a few minutes still. Oh, I can wait. That's okay. I just want some alone time. All right. Well, in that case, she smiles and waves enthusiastically. Good luck! Monika smiles in return as Sayori spins her way out of the club room. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a moment to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but she decides it was something she probably needed right about now. The club that I need most. I don't get it. I just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something that I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that, because it's the window to the real person inside of us. Underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in, the person who's forced to be perfect. She suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sayori leave this behind? I hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monika opens the folder to check. It's poems. It's a folder full of poems. Become the flower. Feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent is so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers as though they grow just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. I need more. Need more happy. Pluck, pluck, pluck every day. Pluck, pluck, pluck. So pretty in my hair. You're going to die, and you too. Ooh, okay. Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what end? I look in every direction. The field I stand in, the prosperous field, is a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy. That is why I've decided I must become the flower. What the? Wait. Sayori? Oh, we got a hint at Sayori's backstory now. Probably. Oh, that's part 2. Okay. Well, if you guys are curious about more narration, I think we'll do some more of those in a later time. I still want to get back in to the full strength version of Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, it's not suitable for children. Yeah. Yep, there it is. It's glitching. Which one do I need? This one, I think. Yeah, okay. There's only the 2 of us, and I gotta run out of the poem. Okay. Alrighty then. How about hope? Oh, that was not the word I thought you'd like. Bunnies! Hopeful bunnies. They're very charming. Yeah, it's so rare. What's that? Puppies. We have them in a cage of our imaginations. Oh, no. They're very fluffy, though. Oh, I don't like any of these. Do they sing the joys of a peaceful melody? Okay. Incongruent? Okay. Whistle. Their desire for unending adventure? Okay. Ooh, parfaits are delicious. Oh, there's no delicious in here, though. I don't want a warm parfait. How about sugary parfaits? There we go. No, I don't want kitties in my parfait. Disoriented? Vivid. Awesome! Okay. I'm out of words. I have no idea what kind of poem that's going to make, but then again, they don't show us anyway. It's for everybody else. Alright. Yeah, sip of water here. And let's get into more weirdness. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, GhostUrsa. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Yeah. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems? But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Hey, Ghost? Don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me feel a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined the club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... Oh, sorry, what am I saying right now? I just, Hey, have you guys seen Monika? Ah! No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. I kind of think these two should be kissing. Gee, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Yeah, I think that's overwritten. But... Mimble, sailcloth, blindsight, lifeline, votes. Somebody, is this what happens when AI gets sentient? I accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel any better. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. What? You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry! Super sorry! Sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Yeah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? That wasn't where you played music as well, Monika. Ah, don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Oh, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. You're smiling sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, well, best of luck. Thanks. So, did I miss anything? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already run off into the closet. Hey, Ghost, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Sure, yeah, definitely. I plan on it anyway. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Oh, don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this, so take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls out a copy of the book from her bag. Yeah, her creepy occult book. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time have any... Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Yeah, Java's nice. Not to mention for yourself, of course. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter already inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, now you have the water pitcher? Alright, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Ah, that's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make some tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. 10 minutes have passed. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. And she's dead! No, wait. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. Start heading down the hallway. Somebody's laughing. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Oh, it's mouth breathing. I thought it was laughing. So it's more of a... Yeah, there's some ASMR for you there. Sharp inhale like someone sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? Reach the corner and appear round. Hey, Yuri? I didn't read any of that. That went way too fast. Can I pull it back? I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Do you like oolong tea? Sure. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Oh, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. Wow, this is a lot of detail just to make tea. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who is around anyway. Okay, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too hard, okay? Hey, you're always worrying about me. It's very endearing. That's, yeah, she's not kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Alright, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. How's that easier than a chair that has a backrest? I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. You're supposed to slouch and you slide? We do this on couches all the time. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. Just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage. You're like, what, 16? Why do you have back pain? I'm 40. You don't want it. If you're having it now, you don't want it later. I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of your posture. Always hunching over like that while reading. Yeah, sure. I have terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Alright, I got the book in my bag. I have some chocolates as well. Why do you have chocolates in your bag? Oh, what's good with tea? When did you buy that? I wasn't there for that. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups on their side, as if in sync. We assume the reading position as the last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time, we're even closer together. I can't see too well. Slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? It's called taking a deep breath. It was always cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Alright, take a deep breath, dude. You'll make it. Take a deep breath. Your teacup. She hands me a teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She's wearing her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I'm assuming that's his right hand, then? If that's the case, aren't you more worried about spilling hot tea on your lap? I use all my willpower to focus on reading. How about you use all your willpower not to spill hot tea on your lap? After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Oh, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Yeah. She opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and I pop it in my mouth. Then I take another and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. And that means I can't stop there, so I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, she closes her lips over it. Oh wait. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Oh, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. She's starting to breathe heavily. I can't... Hey, are you okay? She forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, no means no. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel what? What is happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. There's some crazy eyes. Crazy eyes! I've heard of 7 minutes to heaven. I don't think this is what they meant. She's deep breathing into the microphone. I don't even have to emulate it because she's doing it for me. Oh! It's time to share poems. Let's give Yuri a moment. Natsuki! Help! Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Okay. You what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Well, what? Was that a compliment? I'm glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. Yeah. Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Just to make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, huh? I mean, I know you've been like spending some time with her or whatever, but you know, Monika and I are just as good as she is. At poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something, or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'm sure you'll learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. Oh, I remember this one. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer, yeah. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I can do. Okay, that's stuff I remember from last time, so we're gonna try to skip through this a bit. Anyway, it's straightforward. Yeah, you pretty much said you wish anybody who loves spiders to be dead. I don't know if that's a good compliment. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid of if people find out, and that they'd make fun of if you think less of you, but that just makes people stupid. It's not hurting anybody. What makes you happy? Yeah. This is just the two girls in this great club. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Now you make me complain too much. Wait, what? What it's worth, I respect you. What? I guess thanks, but it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. Let's give Yuri a moment. Crazy Eyes needs to calm down. Monika, here you go. I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Yeah, she didn't do that in the last run through, so that's, isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. She does. She actually collects pocket knives, like Swiss Army knives. Not the danger. Well, I mean, every knife can be dangerous, but it's not like she's sitting here going, thinking about how to Buffalo Bill her way through school. It's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets kind of a high from it. It might even be a sexual thing, but the point is, you're kind of being a bit enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that'd probably be best. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little time with me. To put it lightly, at least to have it together in your head. Well, I at least have it all together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, and I hope you do too. Oh, this is completely different. Save me, the colors, they won't. Right, cheer, right. Oh, she's removing some of the letters. It's just supposed to be. Well, there doesn't look like there's any points, any rhyme or reason. Noise won't stop. Violent, grating. When you reform, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Why is there letters missing? Save me, TBFRA. Yeah, that's not. There isn't like any sudden. Not seeing anything that stands out so much. And I mean, we have normal capitalization stanzas here, so it's not like she's trying to force her way through. Knife breathing rib cage. Yeah, so there's not any hidden meaning in that I could immediately see. Yeah, glitches. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's my tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. Whenever that happens, don't forget to save your game. Oh, we're already at that point, huh? You know, wait, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Alright, Yuri's turn. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Miles takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. Huh? I mean the poem. Turned out good. It's, well, there's some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came down awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Whoa. That's a different poem than last time. All right, a rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolted, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7-hole stake, a docked ship, portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic greenhouse, gearbox, expanding the universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God. God disproving the existence of God. Okay, that's weird. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. Okay. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. Okay, so a day. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks for every second. Kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. Stakes tied to existence of a dock ship to another world. A devouring prayer connected to the sky of 40 gears and an open human eyes in all directions. Breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing blood, breathe. Okay. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen. That is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. And now you're. I'm okay. What did I just say? You're speaking in weird rhymes. Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. Sure. Should I even try? Is that really real? Ah! Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems. Maybe reading the special poem was a bad idea, huh? We have something we need to cover today, so everybody can... I like how the sound is actually sounds like it's muffled. Oh, that's not a good sound. It's about the festival? Well, sort of. Whoever had to make this sound effect probably had a fun time sucking on that lollipop, I'm just saying. Not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves and getting new members. That's the concern of mine, blah, blah, blah. I'm too busy hearing weird sounds. Did I just pass out from the sounds? Whoa! I don't... I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively since Ghost joined and we're started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. Still only have 3 members or 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. 4 members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as possible? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Ghost to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no. Look, Monika, do you really think that any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Here we never even talked until Ghost joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Ghost isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. Oh yeah, there's a completely different atmosphere when there's no Sayori, is there? I know you're president, but you really should consider our opinions for once. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Ghost want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation... no, Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members. Why did you even join? What were you hoping to get out of this? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. She just stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is that a crime? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for someone else in the club like that. Well, you don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club with being that for me? There aren't that many other places like that here. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any of the other stupid clubs. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. I'm gonna go home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have any opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Whoa. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Wow. To do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you? What do you want to get out of this club? Yeah, same question. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think that's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the club a special place. Oh, I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own... Did I just see something? Oh, yep. Yeah, your eye is bleeding blood. Oh. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Why is her eye... I mean, I know they showed the eye bleeding that zoom in, but... I don't know why. It's not like she's tearing up. And she didn't really get her eye hurt. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow then. Hey, Yuri, what? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also, a wonderful friend. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Yeah, me too. Yeah, let's go home for the day. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go then? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Ghost before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. Oh. He looks troubled, but doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. Oof. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. Well, it's been getting interesting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's getting glittery again. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president, and I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. Without mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I don't mean to say anything weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. Wait, no, don't leave. No, stop! Wait. Yeah. Who's the actual horror victim now, right? Okay. Okay, let's see here. Which words can we do this time? How about marshmallows? Marshmallow milk. While you're getting ready for bed in your nightgown. It's probably a nice sensation, I suppose. Disarray. Because you're eating in your nightgown. But it's a calming effect. Until you see a mouse. Which makes you want to cry. And then hit him with that razzle. Was that Monika down there? That's supposed to be Yuri in her suicide face. Can I click on this? Can I click on you? Can I click on this? Probably not. This is a disaster! With clumsy lipstick. No, wait. And on Cali Valley... I'm not hitting that word. I want to be demonetized. Play. With bouncy words. So there's a merger of the infinite. That's unrestrained. Your dad. It's a pickle. Did we hit our 20? Oh, I think we hit our 20. I have no idea. I'm just having fun with the words at this point. Whoa! Hi! That's really fast. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monika! I told you not to... Wait. She really late again? Inconsiderate as usual? Excuse me? Alright. Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? I suppose I did say she was yelling. What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See? It is something! I'll get over it! It's not even anything noteworthy. Just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Ghost just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Yeah, it's like Undertale. That's a game that I think Nork would love me to play on stream. Undertale. Maybe you guys would agree. I don't think it gets. I know it doesn't get as weird as this, but it can also get a little weird. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, yeah. Right. I forgot. Oh, about that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday, and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. Oh, we have a +1 for Undertale, huh? However, I understand I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Oh, also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Whoa! All right. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know, so I'm gonna help out. And we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monika? Monika! Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans! Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. He's already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I already got him into literature, Monika? Yeah, I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding! It's getting, interesting. I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. She already said that before. Are we going to read the same thing again, or is it going to glitch out? Yeah. Hold this for a second. Sure. She handed me the water pitcher. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk, and then get some water. She'll wash the bat. Yep, same thing as last time. Let me guess. Yep, same thing as last time. Yeah, I had... we're going to have another episode of the deep breathing exercises. Didn't she leave again? Yeah, this is literally the same talk as last time. Monika, you might come back and talk for a bit while we wait? It's 10 minutes. Yeah, let's go find her again. Alright, more deep breathing. Yep, more deep breathing. We just went backwards in time. Ah! She got no eyeballs! Ah! Wait. How did... sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My hair has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things as soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would have come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me, so I started hating these things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that mattered most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time I come into the club, my heart starts to go crazy, like it's going to rip out of my chest. Like, it's overwhelming me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Ghost? Is it just me, or has Monika been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. Not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club all to ourselves. There's a Monika in the background. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Probably to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. And make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. Wait, is that... She had normal crazy eyes there for a minute? And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club. I missed it again. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the club. There's no need for us to be around Monika's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read. And eat. And sleep. Does that sound perfect? It's everything you could ever want. Is that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we meet each other. I can't even read the words anymore. The creeds of words. Monika, can you move to the left? I gotta read this up. It's Paschetti. It's about Paschetti and skeletons, yes. And now we get to have happy ending like we patiently waited 4 years for. Would you do that with me? Okay. What do you have to say for yourself, Monika? Didn't I say? I don't say I didn't warn you. Whoa! That sounds alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. They won't let me do anything else. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I'm not the president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can't let me down, okay? So at least read mine too. I thought it would get this weird in the first episode. It didn't. It took 2 episodes. But just to be clear, this poem, it means a lot to me, so please read it carefully. Oh, it's not a poem. It's an actual letter. Yuri's been acting kind of strangely. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Keep things like that. It's really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. If I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you could commence to talk to a therapist. Yeah, something's wrong. See, in my head canon, these two would actually, I think, be dating because they care about each other so much. I mean, you can have platonic friendships and stuff like that too, but I don't know, there's been a few times where in the non-screwed up version of this game where it's like, you want to like hold them together and just say, kiss. Anyway, really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem. Okay. Change my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all these problems would go away. You and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Can't even click away from it. Okay. Just Monika. That's supposed to be weird. I know it's supposed to weird you out, but it just makes me want to laugh. Maybe it's the hysterical laughter where things just start weirding you out so you can't help but laugh. Just Monika! Finally! And she's not laughing. She holds my poem to her face and takes in a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Sure. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good with you when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll leave a touch of... Whoa! No, I'm not reading that out loud. Whoa! I'm not reading that out loud. I don't think YouTube will actually appreciate that. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry up and read it. I was hoping some of it might be legible. I can tell there's trying to be words in here. I see like vapor, respond. Exactly. Overstate. I don't know what that one is. Approaches. Oh, is that coach? Start to return. Crazy as it's sound. Start to return. Salt. I believe this probably is actually something legible if you could actually read past the handwriting. I can't understand it all. Extends. Unreleased. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I endowed it with my... See ya. Ah! I think I'm going to vomit. I dreamed I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere, and there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened in the TV, so the laughing was not part of my dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Okay, it's time to figure out our festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Well, geez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Yeah, I remember this phrase too. Oh, yeah, you got an art to show? I would love to see it. What you got? A small little art break would probably be a good idea after how intense this has been and probably will continue to be. Let me know if you got something to show or when you have it uploaded, and I'll be happy to share it. So I'll get a sip of water here, so that way you can take your time here. Because I know this is getting intense. Plus, I don't know how long my throat will last. And now I'm regret saying that out loud. So I wonder if the piano music in the background is supposed to be Monika practicing. Because they do a lot of piano music in this game. A lot of it. You got ads? Thanks, life. Frog, are you getting ads on the Discord? I didn't think we had ads on that. At least I don't remember setting anything up like that. Oh, okay, I see it. It's up. let me move this over. And here we go, Phantoms. The Eternal Pope, here lives. Woo! Look at that. That is gorgeous. And I love the attention to detail with the flowers around him too. Is that all digital art, or did you scan it in from a physical art? Look at, I love the hat. You got the detail with the split Pope hat. I love it. The Turtle Pope. I know he's technically a tortoise. Turtles do the flip flip. Tortoises do the flop flop. And he clomp clops. So all digital. Yeah, I love the detail here. And get your mark on there. That's lovely. So we can see that. And they got the shadowing on there. That looks great. I love the attention to detail here. And oh, I can't zoom because you guys can see this on the screen. And I'm not actually looking at this in a photo screen, but there's actual light in the eyes here. So you can see the eyelid, the light here, and there's actually a little bit of shadowing down there as well. So that's a lot of good detail. No, I'm loading this on Discord, and this looks pretty good. I'll have to pull it to actually get a better idea on how it looks when it comes to something else. I mean, I can try loading on a browser, I suppose. And then you do this, haha. And then you can zoom in and see that I was mentioning before. Now you got that attention to detail here in the shadowing of the eyes. You can see the brush stroke marks here to help give it that highlight. There's a great work. I'm impressed. You even got the indentations on the shell here, but some of the light diffusion. It's good work. You should be proud. I know I am. Only took an hour to do that? So it's not quite a sketch, huh? Interesting. Now you have 6 hours of work. Well, at least now you're being honest. Woo! I guess I should kick it up a notch, then start showing some more of the game, so that way your 6 hours aren't all in vain. I definitely have to put that in the community tab, though, so other people can see it outside of this live stream, because it is great work. You should be proud. I'm very happy with how that turned out. Look, can we just get this done already? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes! Yeah, that. We're glad we're on the same page. I know you can like something on the Discord's page. I don't know if you... Huh. That's weird. I know I just posted a thumbs up. I'll have to take a look at that because it should be available for people to be able to respond to to stuff in the fan art. I'll take a look into that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, well, it doesn't matter. Do what you want as long as you think it'll help. Monika, I'm not useless at all. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion, so I'm going to make some decorations. There, see? That's a great idea, and that gives us all something to do. What about Ghost? Ghost is going to help me. Wait, you have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's how this is. Like, heck it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree. Not only is your work already mostly suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you were... Oh, wow. Yeah. All you care about is dragging Ghosts around with you in your stupid books. You and Monika. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Ghost decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing power. Yes, you are. Just let Ghost make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. I know you're fed up. I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Honestly, shut your... Oh, jeez, now they're dropping F-bombs more and more. Let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. For God's sake, this is never going to end. Just make a choice. So you go to a button that goes to Monika. Yeah, you think be. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is that a Sunday okay with you? Are you kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair. That's what he chose. No, it's not. Give us all this work and then taking ghosts for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided that for yourself. Being a little unreasonable here. I'm unreasonable? Uh-oh. I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling ghosts away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you could take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? Yeah, that got worse. It should be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me. Let's just go. She wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I wanted to do is spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Ghost, Yuri, here's really something, right? She's giggling. It's not giggling. Finally. Is this really all I wanted? There's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. She'll come to my house. The whole day. It's just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? I got the red in her pupil there. There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could have imagined. I wonder if this is going wrong because she ended up becoming pretty close to me in the first playthrough. So I wonder if it would be flip-flopped if it's Natsuki that got close to in the first one. Because it was my best... Sayori in the first one was the love interest in my first run. But Yuri was like the close, up-and-coming close friend that I was making. So I wonder if it would have flip-flopped. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing in the same air as you. Does it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong. I don't care. I have to tell you, I'm in love with you. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, okay. Just let me know how much I love you. I love you so much that even... Ah! I'm not reading that out loud. I'm gonna... I'm not reading that out loud because I know life is gonna clip that. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I am not a tauntaun. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me. I think we gotta tell her that she needs to get some help. This isn't fair. What happens if I say no? You chose this, kind sir. We need to get you some help. Oof. Blah, 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 blah. I got a feeling she was gonna die no matter what I chose. But now I was trying to see if we can talk some sense into her for Natsuki's sake. I don't even know what she's saying. Yeah, this is a completely normal conversation. Usually spelled definitely talking in ASCII key. Why do I got a feeling this is actually trying to be something readable? Like if I weren't so focused on trying to make it into English, I would understand it. She's trying to confess something to me, and I don't know what it is. I guess it looks like you or something. It's like this is a cipher or something, you think? There's no way I can read this on my own. Oh, I can't even read that one. It's off the screen. Girl, I can't... It's like she's being censored, so she can't actually say what she wants to say. Yes. can't even like highlight it to like put it through like a cipher or something because it skips. And by the way, that's not a pocket knife. That's a butcher's knife. So how'd she even get that? Yeesh. How long is this gonna go? Oh, that's not it. So do I need to click somewhere else? Like, is this a... I feel like it's going in a circle almost, doesn't it? I think it's going in a circle. Maybe I'm supposed to hit the skip button? I don't want to hit the skip button. I'm afraid that it's gonna now be part of the game and I'm gonna like mess something up. Wow. How long? It's a really long death scene. Okay, maybe I am supposed to hit skip. Wow! Okay, I'm glad I hit the skip. That's a very long death scene. Holy cow, we were here for like 2 days. Oh, she's getting necrotic. Rigor motorist. Phantoms, if you have... Blah, 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 blah. Alright, it's festival time. What? Wow, you got here before me. I thought... Ah! Yeah. 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 Okay, there's something... Oh. Oh, that's a shame. The script was broken that badly. I'm almost in. Just a foil on blah blah blah. Oh, wait, what? Okay. What? Yeah. Can you hear me? Is this working? Yeah, the microphone's on. Hi, honey. Hi again. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we're in the same class last year, and, yeah, you know, I guess I can just skip that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Ghost. Or, do you actually go by Ghost or something? Now that I think about it, I really don't know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. You and Professor Oak both had that problem, huh? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is a game, right? Could it be possible that you don't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. Almost an exclamation. That's a whole different thing. About the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her. Guess it's just drove her to kill herself. POV, I'm a frog. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. It's just been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. Sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for others, how can I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must have been some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Ghost, I have a confession. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Will you go out with me? I can't even say no. Okay. Funniest part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time has passed anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending. The game won't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. Well, so saying no is usually just turning the game off. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you can delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things don't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. I'm overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that poem of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out. Okay. There's no point in saving anymore. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. All right, Phantoms. Well, she already gave a hint at how you get around this. She literally dropped it in the text. But should we try playing her little game a little bit longer, or should we get ourselves out of the situation? What do you think? Nonsense. Nonsense. Yeah. Nonsense. Hey, this one's a math problem. We'll do that one. Cognac? No. That one's funky. I want this one. That one's funky. Yoik. Zoitia. Onk. 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 Oh, this one. Yeah, that one's got trademarks in it. And that one's got a copyright. Jeez. Ah, that one's a ninja. He clicked you. Okay. That was with the yen sign in it. Sink. Juanita. Hey, IKEA. You can get a car. I offer you my Accord. Monthka. Hey, that one's not fully written yet. That one's got art in it. Russian, all right, or at least the stanza letter style anyway. Oina. Oh, that one's looks like oink. Hey, we saw that one before. What happens if I do all of them? Mana! Dope. All right, we'll play this. Play that tiny bit. Write the perfect poem for Monika. All right, let's just see what else she has to say, and then we can move on and see if we can get out of the loop. Did you write a good poem today? I don't know if you'd say that's a good one. I have to see what you wrote. It's just words. It's gobbledygook. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you every day. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let's dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost find her way. In a world infinite choices, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. You know I'm mortal, right? I hope you enjoy it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written about have been about my realization or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you'd call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. I'm so relieved. Now we don't even need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I even start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry, but I've always had something new to talk about. Yeah. This is, now it's starting to look more and more like it's a, kind of in the same romantic category as Slay the Princess, right? This is ultimately a love story, not a horror story. And, you know, I kind of feel bad. I know what the game's trying to hint at us to do to solve it. You can't see my eyes. The camera's not even on. Let's see. Oh, are we all out of dialogue now? Are we all out of dialogue? I think we're out of dialogue. I don't think I can even get out. Monika, did you break it? I hit spacebar or something? Or enter? Can't even get out. Oh, there we go. Oh, what's your favorite color? Mine is emerald green. It's the color of my eyes. That's not conceited or anything, is it? A special connection to it? Like it's part of my identity? It doesn't happen to also be your favorite color, does it? It's just a guess because you've been looking into my eyes for a while now. Okay. So, all right, I'm gonna have to hit the settings button when it comes back up. I am sure there's probably one person who probably would like just stick this picture and put it like on a monitor and give it wheels so that let her just run around. I think I've seen a episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation where they did something like that. Yeah, Leatherface just really wanted a hug. And to eat red meat. Hey, Monika, can I have the button back now, please? Did you ever introduce your friends to me? I don't know why, but I get really excited thinking about you wanting to show off your relationship like that. Can I save? All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. So we already know where this is going. Can we get a fun photo of that? Yeah, we do. And we don't have to worry about the creepy ones. Good, because I don't want to be probably already going to get demonetized here. You want to volunteer to be introduced first? I think she already knows you're there. I'm going to watch out. If you were a game character, she'd know you're there. Just Monika. You know, it'd be funny if it started moving or she like blinked or something. I know you're there. Do I get mail? No, I don't. Okay. All right, I know where this is going. I gotta see the ending, right, Phantoms? We gotta see the ending. We're getting close. Huh? What's happening? What's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me. Oh, now I just feel bad. Please hurry and help me. Doesn't exist. Did you do this to me? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. Do you just want to torture me, watching me suffer? Be kind just to hurt me even more? No, I mean, I would have left. I would have left the game as it is. You win. You can stop playing, go find something. Ruin everything. Okay. We just sit here in the dark now? Oh. How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things, so many selfish and disgusting things. I've done any of this. Just messed up a world that I couldn't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Ghost, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I did love that club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then blah 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 blah. Ah, this game. Yep. Nah. Restart the game, but without her, huh? Is there anything to do? Nope. Alright. Now there's no Monika. This is probably gonna get weird. Alright, surrounded by a couple of friends. And group says, I always tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Ghost. Well, there's already this one girl. This girl, Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since childhood. We usually walk to school every day, but recently I picked up that habit again. Are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh, but you never said anything about it, even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud. Oh, come on, please. It's good motivation. All right, fine. I'm proud of you. Yeah. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the street becomes increasingly speckled with the students taking their daily commute. Oh, by the way, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? Told you really, I'm not... I started to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs, but something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how can I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she started a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Oh, really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Oh, boo. You meanie. Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that, in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stand up and gather my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from the flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. That's okay, Froggle. Get some rest then. I appreciate you've been here the whole time. You did mention you were only going to be up for a little bit, so I appreciate that you made it this entire stream. I'm happy you were able to make it. Get some rest. I got my water. You can't see it, but I can shake it. Oh, here. I'm going to close the lid so I don't... There. Now you can hear it. I didn't want to get water on my mic. So I had to close the lid. I got my water. I'll be safe. All right. Hello? Ah! Ghost! What are you doing here? Well, I just, glanced around. All right. I'm the ghost that Sayori's always talking about. Thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. Need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're all strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one. Yep, that's Yuri. Oh no, Froggo! You don't want to be like up late all night. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems to be very assertive. Yep. Well, it's nice to meet you both. I look forward to working with you. Working? Ghost, don't tell me. You're... Yeah, that's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. Hi, Froggo. Get some homework done. Thank you for coming. Get you later this week. Hopefully. Hopefully. A literature club. And her eyes light up. No way! Yeah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. Excuse me. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Uh-huh. What's an appropriate day for that is that? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise! Oh, sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea then? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Woohoo! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little kitties, or cats. The whiskers are drawn in icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. It's so cute! Hey, these look amazing. Well, yeah, you know, just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get the icing all over her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice she's sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Yes, we know. She already did. Full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. She struggles to accept the compliment, and Yuri returns carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? Well, that's not it. Now she's insulted and she looks away. I mean that, you know, well, no, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime of mine, but I at least enjoy the tea. Well, I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, yeah, manga, mostly. Yep, and she's gonna perk up. She wants to keep something quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing her sad smile. Anyway, what about you? Well, let's see. My favorite is usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Yep. Graph from search for anything and tell you a good story in which a foreign world is up. Yeah, she was like that. She didn't say anything about the horror stuff. I like a lot of things. I don't feel intimidated if you don't read too much. I'm certainly we can find something you can find in common. Hey, Yuri, yeah? Well, about, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed. Besides, manga is literature too, So if Ghost wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little bit. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree? Maybe. I'm sensing some tension. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Well, yeah, you're usually right, Madam President. Yeah. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read a manga? Jeez, you were the one who suggested me to diversify. You should at least be a little bit more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize with a guilty expression, she thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error, so if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, no, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the meeting. Wait, just you? Uh-huh. Well, would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go along, so yeah, me too. This is so cute! Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too. Yeah, see, yeah, go hold hands, girls. It's fine. Yeah, I look forward to it. Yep, they started cleaning up the food. I guess the meeting's over then, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little bit better with you around, Sayori. Aw, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Ghost, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika. Bum, bum, bum! That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Ghost. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monika did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. Forever. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? Oh, it hurts. Ah! I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. And goodbye, Ghost. Goodbye, Literature Club. Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff?
Yeah.
And not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Yeah. Play music. Yeah, so the song for this game is what she wrote for the player. Oh, has words.
Imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Movie images. Oh, she's deleting the game as we go.
Everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
So it's all of the memories of Sayori and her in the history, some of the art from the background.
What good are words when a smile says it all?
And the chocolate.
This world won't write me an ending. What will it take just for me to have it all?
Whoa. I don't know what that is. That looks inappropriate. Oh, I saw that one. So I'm assuming the gray ones are ones that are events I didn't get to see happen. They'll show me a hint at all the paths.
Only write bitter words for those who are dear to me.
It's interesting.
Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free?
It's a very Portal song ending.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality?
Special thanks to Monica and me.
If I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
Aww. This is the final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continues to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I wanted to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and for most of all, thank you for being a part of my club. With everlasting love, Monica. Yeah. Does make you feel like a monster for deleting her, doesn't it? Definitely does. Please run reset the SH to repair and reset the virtual machine. Okay, so now you'd have to actually go into the files. Oh, wait. That's not it. I've seen half of it. So if I wanted to start this over again, I'd have to run this, and this would reset everything, because all the characters are... Well, the characters are there still. Oh, but everything else is not. What's Traceback? Huh. Well, Phantoms, this has been an intense game, and it makes you really... It's a nice, fun way to give you an idea as to, like... Well, it's a horror game, yeah, definitely. But it doesn't always feel like that either. Like, horrific things are done in the game. But at the same time, is it actually to sentient creatures? I mean, it seems like whoever's president of the club eventually becomes sentient. But they themselves are not... If you think, therefore you am, is it really... Oh man, this makes you really think too, doesn't it? Because it makes you think about, like, as I say, like, is her hurting the other programs in the game and deleting them could be seen as a non-moral act. But then, if sentience is the line at which you would draw the line for morality, then humans hurting other animals could be considered not moralistic because they don't have sentience like we do. But we treat that as the same form of morality as most humans treat that as the same form of morality as hurting each other. So that's a lot of stuff to think about. This had an ending that I obviously it's an older game, so I was aware of the ending a bit, but not how much it would make you think. And that's a fun thing about horror games or any games that are thriller in style. They make you think. So why don't you go ahead, Phantoms, and put what you think in the chat or in the comment section if you're watching this after the fact. I would love to hear more about this. Maybe talk about this some more, because this is definitely an interesting game. I would definitely recommend it for anybody who wants a horror game but isn't super heavy on the gore and scariness. This is a nice balance of horror, but more of the uneasy kind of horror, which is a nice thing to see. You don't see that very often. So as for myself, I do plan on having a live stream on Wednesday at 1 p.m. like our normal time. I just haven't picked a game yet because, well, we have elections tomorrow, and I'm not quite sure what game we're playing yet. It'll depend on what happens here in the United States. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. Live, it was great to hang out with you. Yeah, this is a slightly disturbing game. Didn't go as far into the deep end as I thought it was going to, but it was a fun thought experiment of a game where it was trying to be more about somebody gaining sentience and trying to comprehend relationships and emotional feelings when they never had that before. And considering how AI is evolving and people are talking about it eventually becoming a singularity and having intelligence, this is something we need to think about more than ever. So it's something for everybody to think about on their way out of this live stream. Until Wednesday, Phantoms, when I catch up with all of you again. Good day, good night, and I will see you all later.